I look a mess. I know it. I was rushing out of the house today trying to finish my 9-to-5 work. Y'all, I just met Stacey Abrams. Hello, lovely people. I am actually in my car getting ready to go to an alumni event. My university that I attended for my master's degree, they're hosting a reception for alumni who are in DC. So that's pretty cool that California meets DC, and I get to meet those who I've graduated with, or at least we've attended the same college, right? Same university. So I'm excited. I missed the reception at the Capitol building. So that would have been really cool, but it's okay. We're having a private dinner that is a little further out. I don't know what area this is. It's not very far from the Capitol building. I don't know where we are, honestly, but I'm excited to mingle a little bit. Earlier today, this is why I was late. Well, one, I was working on my 9-to-5, or doing work for my 9-to-5 all day. And then I had a meeting for a possible collaboration or a speaking engagement for a school for school leaders that is in alignment with my dissertation. So that's always great. I announced the re-release of my workbook, my Book Fluence workbook, Book Fluence, How to Write a Book to Position Yourself as a Leader in Your Industry. So today was full. Announcements, work, Zoom sessions, it was a lot going on, and I'm trying to pace myself and not do too much. So I'm getting rest in here and there. In any case, I'm excited to, meet with my people. Like, Howard this and Howard that has been my focus for 2 years. So it's nice to get another, I guess, collegiate focus. And I went to a PWI, a CSU, California State University, one of the CSUs. So yeah, is it change of scenery or change in scenery? Either way, I'm excited for the change. Okay, here we go.
Mix between academic pedigree and
I did some figurative research at Hopkins over the summer, and then eventually to grad school.
Very nice. It really impacts me because, I think of, my grandfather who was the mayor in our rural city, my great-grandfather who was also the mayor in our rural city. And being raised by them, and not my parents, but my grandparents, that taught me a lot.
Well, full-time business job, it's a job. So, particularly when you work 24/7, 365. So, always blessed to be in that space. I'm a psychologist by training. Spent my career first as an Ivy League professor after grad school at the University of Pennsylvania. So if you ever get on Jeopardy and they ask you who was the first African-American academic psychologist the University of Pennsylvania ever hired in its 240 plus year history after it was founded by Ben Franklin in 1740, you were looking at him. After that, loved the job. They gave me half the world to go there, the other half to stay when they found out I was being recruited to come back. But I decided to come back to California and went back to the University of California, Irvine, in more of an administrative role as opposed to just straight academic and clinical work. Did my clinical work, my teaching, my research and writing, and my consulting as well. Thought I'd stay 5 years, and 33 years later I was still there. And in 2018, got invited and tapped to be the president at CSUDH.
A bingo card, nice.
It's really exciting for me to be here. I'm joined tonight by a few colleagues, and we all came from out of town, but I grew up in Laurel, Maryland. Yeah, I got my
big screens on 3. 1, 2, 3. I've been doing this a while, changing creative industry. It's changed in the past 25 years plus. Anybody remember this stuff? Woo! I don't know what's going on. This is my old website. Whoa, look at yeah, do I know effects? I know all the effects. I put them all on my name. This is crazy. You guys have anything? You got some skeletons in your closet that look like this? What do we have? We have Adobe Firefly, our generative AI family of technologies. Right, you see what there? Flames. Firefly. Adobe does so much fun. This is brand new, like as of 2 weeks ago. We went through style reference, which is right down here. We'll go into structure reference. So imagine you have a logo, a sketch, something your child did a drawing, and you want to turn that into something. You can do that. And that's all it is. I uploaded the Adobe logo right here. Take your own logo. Right now down here it says beautiful roses and flowers, majestic, cinematic. That's my structure reference, and then we'll just click generate.
Shadows, flat color, background, the extra sauce. Right?
I just left the Adobe event. Really cool. It inspired me to get into, you know, the creative Photoshop side of marketing and things like that, like making flyers, etc. Like AI is here to stay. I need to get on board and just learn these things. Let me be safe crossing the street. But yeah, there's so much to being a creative. So I'm learning step by step, bit by bit. Great event. Boom, made it to the School of Business. Let's go inside. I look a mess, I know it. I was rushing out of the house today trying to finish my 9-to-5 work. Y'all, I just met Stacey Abrams. Oh.
This is Kimber Walden, who is currently president of the Paladin Global Institute. Prior to this, she was the acting United States National Cybersecurity Director. We've never had one that looks like this before. And she did an extraordinary job.
But I'm also in schools trying to help teachers develop curriculum to make sure that students, before they even are able to go, are able to think critically about the things that they see, the things that they read. Because it's difficult to identify a deep fake that is developed through AI. AI is going to be a great tool for defending cyberspace, even in education. I think, particularly for those that are, maybe English is not the first language, sometimes it helps, it's a good starting point sometimes. What I'm teaching is to think outside of the box, right? So think of ChatGPT as a box, and it's getting you to a place that's the most common answer. Like, this is what I predict in the middle is going to be the answer. I want you to be up here, though, right? And so I'm teaching, I'm okay with you starting here, but ChatGPT is not going to come up with, it's just predictive science. It's just a statistic. It's not actually thinking creatively. In fact, it reduces the creativity. And I'm teaching, you don't necessarily want your lawyer to be creative, but you want them to be able to understand a creative challenge so that you can come up with a creative solution that is within the bounds of the law. So I need people to think outside of the box. I think it's a good starting point. I'm not fighting it. And I don't think it's going to necessarily be bad. Now, I want, as kids start to use it, to understand that it's the same, you rely on it the same way you rely on Googling something. The same way I relied on Encyclopedia Britannica. It's just a starting point. But having them understand that, I think, is key. So you give the tool, you give some guardrails around the use of tools.
I don't know what was on campus earlier today, because I see the homecoming sign, or the sign that was out during homecoming, and balloons and things. So apparently today was a big day. for Howard, besides Miss Abrams speaking and hosting her speaker series. So that's cool. Let me see. I'm going to Blackburn. They usually have this big vegan restaurant that is open late. So let's see if it's open because I'm hungry. Then I'm going to go home and finish working. Okay, the restaurant is closed. Plan B. Let's go to the undergrad library, to the little cafe, and see if I can grab something there. Well, guys, Bison Brew is not open, but okay, let's go to Chipotle. I love this. Look at these photos. This is my school, y'all. Love it. How cool is this? If you are in Fairfax, I believe this is the city that I'm in, at the Tyson's Galleria, Fairfax, Virginia. There's a Ralph Lauren Cafe. How cool.